Hey guys, and welcome back to Kitchen 360. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, click on the bell icon to get all new notifications of our new uploads, and make sure to like the video and share it with friends and family who you think might benefit from it. A summer is never complete until you get that barbecue fired up. Today I'm going to show you how to make fresh barbecue kebabs right at home. The ingredients are simple and it's super easy to make. For my recipe today, I'm going to use about 2 kilos of lean ground beef, 2 small parsley bouquets, 3 medium onions, and a head of garlic. The most important thing in preparing your ingredients is to make sure that you finely dice these ingredients as much as you can. This is going to make it easier for the meat to really stick together, and that's important because you don't want your meat to fall off your kebab sticks. So I've started off by chopping my parsley. Here's how fine my parsley was chopped. Of course, you could use a food processor to do this, but I always recommend chopping it by hand because I find that it keeps the form much better. Now we're on to dicing our onions. I'm going to show you how I usually dice my onions when I want a really fine dice. I learned this technique from my mom and it saves me a lot of time. Slice your onion lengthwise as thin as you can, then slice it through the middle horizontally twice or as many times as you can fit in. If you don't feel like you've diced it fine enough, just give it a quick chop like this. Now for my garlic, I'm going to grind my garlic with a little bit of salt and make it into a paste. You could also use store-bought garlic paste, but I always try to opt out for the homemade and organic options. Now that we're done preparing our fresh ingredients, we're going to go ahead and add our spices. I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of salt, about a tablespoon of ground pepper, and a tablespoon of fresh ground cumin. And we're going to give this a good mix. Notice that we didn't use any bulgur in this recipe. This is optional, and if you'd like to add some in, just wash about half a cup of fine bulgur in boiling water, strain it, and let it stand for 10 to 15 minutes to soak the moisture in, and add it to the kebab mix. Now that our kebab meat is ready, let me give you some tips on how to prepare them on your sticks properly. Start by taking some kebab meat to fit the palm of your hand and press firmly on the meat to ensure that there's no air pockets inside. You want it to really stick together. Slide the kebab stick through the middle of the meat and start pressing it to even out the meat across the stick. Careful not to make your kebabs too thick because then it won't cook properly from the inside. And if you make them too thin, then they'll easily burn. Here's a trick to getting that perfect juicy kebab. It's really simple. After you spread out your meat on the stick in this thickness, just use your thumb and finger to gently press and mold the meat into waves. This will allow the heat to cook the meat thoroughly but not dry it out from the inside. And here's a closer look on how I do it. Of course, we always barbecue our meat after we barbecue our chicken because it takes less time to cook. If you barbecue the other way around, then that just makes your meat go cold or dry while your chicken is cooking. So make sure to always barbecue your meat after your chicken. One last tip before I go is to soak your barbecue sticks in water at least 15 minutes before using them. This will prevent your sticks from burning on the barbecue like it did here. And that's it. That's how we prepare our homemade authentic kebabs. If you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and to share it with friends and family who you think might like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't for more great recipes, and we'll see you next time with Kitchen 360. استوت اللحمة؟
لسه اكتشفت لسه ما استوي. ما استويت يعني لهلا.